Knee up high.
I saw this on Instagram. Look. Sheesh.
Even the great GSP wanted to learn how he got so much power into his kicks.
Right?
They are simply amazing.
Good Dark Knight gang. I'm Neptune. Hey bro, today I'm about to react to a video titled Top 15 Celebrities That Are Highly Trained in Martial Arts. These celebrities will beat your ass, boy. Anyway, I'm ready to hop into this video. We're gonna see some celebrities that are highly trained, not just trained once a month. They are highly trained. This is like their workout program. This is about to be fire, man. I want to see celebrities that know how to fight. Everybody thinks celebrities are all just like, oh, you're a celebrity. You're pampered. You don't know how to fight. You can't protect yourself. We about to see right now. Shout out to the gang. Everybody have a good day. Have a great day. Y'all my boys. You already know what's up. Let's hop into this video. Yeah, let's go.
Have you ever looked at a celebrity and thought, I bet that son of a gun lives in a freaking castle and probably doesn't even do anything for themselves?
Yeah.
He probably has an assistant that gets everything for them. I'm pretty sure they don't know how to fight at all and must be scared to even get one callus on their precious hands. Well, today you will see that some celebrities can actually kick your ass, and it will hurt even more if they ever do it, because not only do they have a better life than you, they can also turn your world upside down with their fighting abilities. If you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure to turn on those.
How tall is Wiz Khalifa, bro?
They can also turn your world upside down with their fighting abilities.
This nigga
if you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure to turn on those notifications. Let's get started. Let's begin with Kevin James, who if you saw him in his roles on King of Queens or Paul Blart, you wouldn't have thought he could fight.
Facts.
Although I did see some of his physical abilities, and they could easily help him if he ever decided to train. Well, he was always a fan of MMA, so when he starred in the movie Boom, he started training and did it for 14 months.
Oh,
he trained with the best fighters in the world, and certainly you can see the benefits when looking at his body. He said he was able to go 100% against guys like Bas Rutten, Rich Franklin, and Wanderlei Silva. But he said he is glad that they never went full out against him.
He trained for 14 months?
It's when looking at his body. He said he was able to go 100% against guys like Bas Rutten, Rich Franklin, and Wanderlei Silva.
I like him.
He said he is glad that they never went full out against him.
I like him too. He's always like a funny, lovable character. And that's crazy. He'll beat your ass. That's cool.
I think most of you guys already know that Taylor Lautner had some serious training in karate. Learning since he was a kid and won various form and weapons demonstrations.
Okay.
Of course, he is a black belt and he earned it at the age of 8, being ranked as one of the best practitioners in his category at one time and became the 3-time junior world champion. He has continued his training at a very diminished level, but now he has added some serious strength to his body, which will only help him in crushing you.
They said he was a black belt at the age of 8. Oh yeah, he a beast. He a beast for sure. Paul Walker.
Before his untimely death, Paul Walker had been training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a number of years, being trained under instructor Ricardo Miller at Paragon Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. All this training had already gotten him to a brown belt, which is quite impressive since you don't get belts that easily in this martial art. You actually have to work your ass off. He was also a huge fan of the UFC, and if he ever got a role that included fighting, he always wanted to showcase grappling in order to show Jiu-Jitsu to the world. He was awarded a black belt after his death by his longtime instructor.
Jason Statham.
Not only does Jason Statham
Okay, Jason Statham actually looks like he could already fight.
Look really cool in all his movies, doing all his mostly unchoreographed stunts, looking like he really knows how to fight and handle himself. Well, it turns out that he is actually highly trained in various disciplines, meaning he can destroy you in various ways. He knows a little bit of karate, kickboxing, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, with the latter being his most long-term discipline since he has been able to get a purple belt. He likes kickboxing the most, and you can really see that in his movies.
That's so dope. Oh, this the black homie. Yeah, I know he a beast. When it comes
so this
to
guy
karate,
might be a little more unknown than the rest, but he might be the most highly trained of anybody on this list. Yes, he might have appeared in various crappy Tyler Perry movies, but his martial arts training is no joke. Having 8 black belts in Shotokan, Taekwondo, Kobudo, Goju Ryu, Tang So Do, Wushu, and Kyokushin. This guy has basically dedicated his life to learning all types of martial arts, including the more mainstream ones like boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, and kickboxing.
Oh,
he has even had the chance to spar with some of the biggest names in MMA and boxing. Just don't mess with this guy.
Sheesh, you see
some
that?
of the biggest names in MMA and boxing. Just don't mess with this guy.
That was dope. Vin Diesel is trained too?
Vin Diesel looks like a strong, angry, and silent killer in most of his movies, and apparently he can back those roles up with his MMA training that he started in 2013 in order to get ready for his role in the 7th film of Fast and the Furious. He fell in love while training with Thai martial artist Tony Jaa and has continued training since then, and you can see that his training has paid off in these clips. He can do some serious acrobatic moves.
Yeah.
When it comes to martial arts, age can just be a number, so when I tell you that 75-year-old Ed O'Neill can absolutely wreck you, you better believe it. This man was an incredible athlete in football and got signed for a short time by the Pittsburgh Steelers. He later discovered Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and has trained in it for more than 22 years, even earning his black belt all the way back in 2007. He called this his greatest achievement besides his children. This man is truly dedicated and he will submit you in seconds.
Yeah, he got a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. This is fire. Oh, Wesley Snipes, bro?
Wesley Snipes can not only dodge paying off any taxes, he can also avoid any of your strikes since he has trained in martial arts.
This nigga did not show the other cat. The other dude was not with. That's not Wesley Snipes, bro. This is Wesley Snipes. That is not Wesley Snipes. That's Mahershala Ali. Mahashira Ali, something like that. Oh,
Snipes can not only dodge paying off.
They said all black people look alike. Bro.
Any taxes. He can also avoid any of your strikes since he has trained in martial arts since the age of 12. He is a 5th Dan black belt in Shotokan Karate and a 2nd Dan black belt in Hapkido. He has basically trained all his life with knowledge in Kung Fu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and kickboxing. Plus, he spent time in prison, which can only mean that he can now kick your ass out of pure instinct of survival and his imposing aura without using his martial arts skills at all.
Demi Lovato? Hell no.
Demi Lovato is the first woman on this list, and she has had a very interesting life since becoming a child actor with various acting roles and some very unfortunate personal issues. But she started training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back in 2017 and made it to blue belt before she relapsed, but is working to get back into training. Lovato has always liked the grappling aspect and finds it very meditative since she always has to be thinking of ways to attack and defend. Plus, it allows her to defend herself from any unknown attacker.
Okay. Idris Elba?
Now we land with a guy who basically put his career on hold for an entire year in order to dedicate himself to learning kickboxing and then having his first professional fight. Many people thought that it was a joke, but Idris Elba always wanted to challenge himself and actually fight a real fight, and he made it when in 2016 he had his first and only pro fight against Lionel Graves, which he actually won via a first-round TKO. There were times where he wanted to quit the training, but he pushed through and now he can basically be any normal person, and I guess some pros too.
Idris Elba. Alright.
Freddie Prinze Jr. has trained at the Gracie Academy for years, but began his initial Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the age of 12. Since his retirement, he has really focused on training, and as of 2015, he had a blue belt in the discipline. You might think that this guy is just some pretty boy, but it turns out that he can fold you like a freaking pretzel.
Ashton Kutcher.
Not only has Ashton Kutcher taken time off his acting career in order to fight against human trafficking and child abuse, he apparently can actually fight for real. He had a background in wrestling, so when he decided to take up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he was able to advance fairly fast to a purple belt, although maybe it was too fast for some critics. He is currently a brown belt under Rigan Machado and made it to brown belt after 5 years as a purple belt, and since he has been rolling with some big names like Paulo Costa, he didn't get criticized for getting this belt this time.
Of course, Chuck Norris. I figured
so this guy is absolutely no surprise, since the facts about him are fairly impressive. Like when he does a push-up, he doesn't push himself up so much as he pushes the world down. He started his martial art career early and even developed his own martial art called Chung Kuk Do, and is of course a 10th degree black belt in that discipline. He also holds a 9th degree black belt in Tang Soo Do, 8th degree black belt in Taekwondo, becoming the first Westerner to be awarded this honor, becoming a Grand Master. He also holds a black belt in Judo, and most impressively, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This guy can just plainly shatter your world.
Of course, Joe Rogan, we all know, obviously.
Famous 5'3" tall Joe Rogan can absolutely
Joe Rogan is only 5'3"? I didn't know that.
Destroy you in multiple martial arts.
Oh, for sure though, yeah.
He started in karate, but quickly transitioned to Taekwondo, where he became the US Open champion, where he got his black belt in only 1 year. He later trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and has 2 black belts in this discipline, getting a black belt from Eddie Bravo and another one from Jean-Jacques Machado.
You're fat.
I'm fat. Check
Don't touch me.
He also has trained in Muay Thai, and if you have ever seen him showing off his kicks, you will be terrified.
Knee up high.
I saw this on Instagram. Look. Sheesh.
Even the great GSP wanted to learn how he got so much power into his kicks.
Right?
They are simply amazing. So for the true MMA fans, you know who Gina Carano was before she started acting, and you know what she is capable of. She basically fought professionally for 3 years and was destroying all her opponents until one of the most feared fighters of all time came around and absolutely destroyed her, and that was Cris Cyborg.
Well, Cyborg is a fucking beast.
But nevertheless, this woman can rearrange your face and then submit you in various ways. She started her martial art career in Muay Thai and had success with a record of 12-1-1. So she is basically a butt-kicking machine.
Okay, these celebrities will beat your ass. Demi Lovato, what? What? Kevin James? Hey, this was fire though, man. People training in MMA, it's not always because they want to go and beat somebody's ass. It's just a good way to work out your body. And like Joe Rogan says, it teaches you how to be present in the present moment. When you working out, when you're doing combative sports, you can't be in your mind. You're going to get your ass beat. So you have to be in the present moment, bro. And it's such a great workout. But anyway, this video is fire. These are some celebrities that'll beat your ass. Not mine, but you. Shout out to the gang. Everybody have a great day. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.